Monday Tanyelle coming to you for Saturday's vlog. So we're gonna flash back, you guys. And I just wanted to get on here really quick and tell y'all what we're flashing back to for Saturday. So we are flashing back to 2015 with my little kids and my niece. We're doing Chopped. This was the third episode of Chopped. They had done Chopped previously twice. I have those on here. I will leave them linked if you guys are interested in just watching the little series or whatever. But yes, so this video is 5 years old. So prepare yourself for the quality of the video, okay? It's 5 years old. But yeah, they were itty bitty. Their voices have all changed. If you guys have been following me for a while, you will be like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe these kids are that little. So anyway, that is what we're flashing back to. And I will see you guys tomorrow and on Monday. Welcome to the third episode of Cold Kids Chopped. Today we have 4 chefs that are here to cook for us. First, let's introduce our judges. From Memphis, Tennessee, he's known for his barbecuing, soul food cooking. We have Chef Jabulani Cole. From traveling all over the world, from Europe, Paris, and France, we have the world-renowned Chef Colin Carter. Known for his vegetarian cooking and his world-renowned books on how to stay slim while eating great, we have Chef Dejan Trice. Known for her desserts and soul food cooking, she's been all over the United States. We have Chef Madison. We have our first chef today is Jaden Cole. Jaden is known for her vegetarian cooking and has several restaurants all throughout the South. She is here and she is going to show us what it is to be creative. Next, we have Chef Bradley. Chef Bradley is our world-renowned barbecue cook. He is fabulous on the grill and making burgers and fries. Welcome, Chef Bradley. Next, we have Chef Zanaya Sky. Miss Zanaya is known for her meat cooking soul food attitude. She can cook meat in several different ways. And our renowned chef, our champion, 2 times in a row, she's back to show us again what she is going to do. We have Chef Sydney Cole. As you know, chefs, you have 3 rounds: the appetizer round, the entree round, and the dessert round. For the appetizer round, you have 15 minutes. Let's begin. Open up your baskets. We have diced tomatoes. We have beet. We have bagels. And we have avocado. And blue cheese crumbles. Chefs, you will have 15 minutes to prepare an appetizer. Okay, chefs, your time begins now. You want to say anything? Y'all supposed to talk like that you on the show. You want to say anything?
I'm trying to make like a mini sandwich.
What are y'all thinking?
I'm wondering what Jaden's doing.
Major, what are you making?
I'm making
Okay. Don't cut your finger. Be careful.
I think it's really delicious thing. Excuse me.
We're still trying to figure out Jaden's still with her dish. She doesn't look like she's putting meat yet. She's just under 4 minutes.
Chef Sydney is plating. Chef Jaden is plating. Chef Bradley is plating 6 plates. Chef Zanaya is plating. Make sure you used all of your ingredients. For this round, you had to use diced tomatoes, beef crumbles, blue cheese crumbles, avocado. First chef up, Chef Sydney. Tell us what you have prepared for us today.
I have a bagel, cheese with meat, whatever meat bites, and what's it called? Blue cheese and tomatoes with bacon.
It was pretty good, but I would say mine was really salty. I like the creativity of it.
Sydney, I really just taste bread and cheese. I really didn't taste the flavor of the meat. It really didn't pop. You know, I think the combination was good, but I would have liked to see more flavor come out of that. And if you get some more flavor in that meat, I think you'd be in good shape.
I'm gonna have to agree with Judge Cole. When I bit into mine, I just tasted a lot of avocado at one time. I didn't get a lot of meat on the bagel, but when I did get pieces of meat, the meat was very well seasoned. So you did really good on seasoning your meat. Other than that, I would just like to see a better ratio on your next dish.
All right, thank you, Chef Sydney. Made for us today.
I have made a burger with potatoes in a pan, and I cut up some potato, blue cheese, and some olives, and white cheese on the yellow plate, and some potatoes.
Potatoes or tomatoes?
Tomatoes.
Okay, thank you very much.
And
Okay, I think you did a good job. The tomatoes were a little heavy. Made sure everybody's plates looked the same. I think you did a really good job.
See, I see that they have cheese on theirs and we don't. Other than that, good idea.
I think the presentation was horrible. And you didn't have enough plates. The actual sandwich itself was actually really good. I'm a big fan of avocados and blue cheese, and you added just the amount of ingredients to really set off a perfect taste on the sandwich. So great job on the taste, but
Thank you, Chef Bradley. Next we have Chef Zanaya. Chef Zanaya, what have you made for us today?
I basically made a bagel hamburger, and it consists of meat, tomatoes, avocado, blue cheese.
so the presentation was stellar. A very clean dish. I really like that. I see the effort that you put into it. Like Chef Sydney, I think it lacked a lot of flavor in the dish, and it really wasn't much thought put into the dish. It was essentially 2 pieces of bread, a little bit of hamburger, a couple tomatoes. So I know that you can do better than that. So again, overall great performance as far as presentation, but taste, creativity, I would have to give you a low score for that.
I'm gonna have to agree with him. I felt like when I bit into my sandwich, it was just a lot of tomatoes. That's like all I tasted. The presentation was really good and really clean. But the creativity, it just wasn't there. It kind of seems like you kind of piggybacked off of Chef Bradley. The only thing is you cut yours in half. But other than that.
Thank you, Chef Zanaya. And finally, we have Chef Jaden. Chef Jaden, please tell us what you've made for us.
I made an avocado butter sandwich.
Chef DJ.
Like you said, you did miss the tomatoes, but what you lacked with the tomatoes, you made up in the flavor. We were a little skeptical when we saw you put in the lemon juice. We were wondering what you were gonna do with that, but tasting the meat now, it's really, really good. It added this zesty flavor. The presentation overall was very, very wonderful. I would have liked to see if you would have taken some kind of condiments like ketchup and mustard and made like a little design on the outside of the plate.
I was thinking of looking at that was like kind of waste and leave it messy. Is that
Well, you know, it's chopped. You gotta, don't stick to what you know. Go into your creativity. But you did very good, Jaden.
The presentation was there. I like the creativity. Even a little, I don't know most of y'all know this, but a little crackle of pepper around the ring. That's a nice little touch. Presentation was pretty clean. Like I said, flavor was there. But my only complaint is I was kind of gypped in on the meat. I got like 3 crumbs of meat. I like to have a little bit more. Hashtag where's the beef?
I did not know that you were that much of a meat person. And
You forget Chef DJ's vegetarian.
Thank you, Chef Jaden. You all have presented some very creative dishes, but as you know, one of you have to go. So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Sydney.
what?
Chef Sydney.
Oh my gosh!
As our reigning champ,
Two-time
champion, our expectations, the judges' expectations for you was much higher this round. Due to the fact that you added that extra cheese and that just gave the judges too much cheese and too much salt, for those reasons, Chef Sydney, you have been chopped.
I thought you said
Please exit the arena.
no.
Please exit the arena, ma'am. Please, do we need to call security?
Security. One thing.
Okay.
I thought that if you forget an agreement, you're the person living it chopped.
Nope.
I
We
did not
never said that.
forget. So you were actually thinking for Jaden to get chopped? No.
Yes.
Come on.
Security.
Pause. All right, chefs. You have made it to the entree round. Consider yourselves lucky. The stakes get higher. Welcome to the entree round. For this round, you will have 20 minutes. Chefs, please open your baskets. You have hash browns, beef strips, root beer soda, green beans, and on the side you have a soy sauce in a little silver container.
That little cup this one.
Chefs, you will have 20 minutes.
Wash your hands.
Chefs, your time begins now.
We should. Miss Conversator.
Anything you want to say?
I'm so surprised I didn't get chopped. I thought it was because I forgot to read it, but luckily the Lord was there.
Anything you want to say?
Nope.
No.
I'm good.
I will bet my paycheck.
How does it feel to be in the second round for the first time ever?
It feels good because it feels really good. Excuse me.
So far, this is Jaden's plate. Spectacular. We love it.
You're missing a plate.
5 minutes.
I made some hash browns with greens with some chicken nuggets and with some sauce and with soda.
The hash browns, they're a little too hot for my liking. You should have did something else with the cream soda. That way everybody could have enjoyed the cream soda flavor.
The potatoes were really hot. They were good. There's a little kick at the end. But I like the meat and the sauce. That turned out pretty well. And the green beans and the lemon actually wasn't too bad either. The only thing, the soda is in soda form. Would have liked to see maybe a sauce or something.
Are you crying?
Yep. I don't like hot food. It's really hot.
That's why he gave you the soda.
The hash browns are tasty to me. I like spicy foods, so it really worked for me. I didn't like the green beans. I don't know what was going on there. I can appreciate your I can appreciate your creativity. Well, where you're trying to go, but it just didn't work. And the meat, I thought the meat was fine, especially with the sauce.
Thank you, Chef Brown.
I have a question. I did not know Sid was going to become a judge.
Yes, we know.
We know, that's okay. We're not
Thank you.
We're not counting.
You're not docking any points for that.
I have a green bean, hash brown, beef pasta basically, with soy sauce and a little bit of hot sauce. I didn't add a lot, but I added hot sauce.
The beef, putting it in the cream soda was a really good idea. That turned out great. I think you might have burned either the green beans or the potatoes. It kind of tastes like hot. But otherwise, I think you did a really good job using the cream soda in your dish instead of on the side.
I adore the dish. This is probably one of my
You're
favorites.
just hungry.
This is probably one of
You're
my
about to
favorites
get
of the night.
eliminated as a judge.
This is probably one of my favorite of the night. And I believe in not wasting food. Your presentation was amazing. I like the way you stacked it. The flavor of the meat was great. I saw you put the cream soda in there. I was kind of curious at first, but now that I tasted it, it tasted really good. However, there was a little bit of a charred taste in there, and that unfortunately does not leave a good aftertaste. But your creativity was good with the making of the sauce. Your presentation was good, like I said, and your flavor overall was pretty good. So, thank you.
Thank you, Chef Jaden.
I have prepared hash browns and I poured soy sauce on it with the meat and seasoned green beans.
You have to agree, the green beans were very salty. They were good, but at the same time, the salt just kind of overpowered everything. I personally couldn't taste the cream cheese in the meat,
Cream soda.
cream soda in the meat, but still, if it is in it, then that's a great idea to do that.
Chef Madison.
I didn't taste the cream soda either. Your potatoes were done well. The only thing, the green beans were very salty. But altogether, I think your plate was
Prepared some awesome entree dishes for us. And we must say that for the entree round, Chef Jaden, your dish was fabulous, and we really enjoyed that dish. So, as you know, one of you must go. So, whose dish is on the chopping block?
Ooh.
Chef Bradley. Chef Bradley, you have to try to due to the fact that your hash browns were just a little too spicy for most of the judges.
The good thing is, Bradley, it's for the first time in your chef career you actually made it to the second round.
things. You're getting better
You have
and
to be grateful
better.
for that.
All right, thank you. Chef Jaden and Chef Zanaya, you have made it to the dessert round. You have 20 minutes to prepare a delicious dessert for your judges. Please open your baskets. For this round, you have strawberries, breadcrumbs, lemon cake, banana pudding, caramel candies, and pineapple juice. Chefs, you will have 20 minutes, and your time begins now.
Y'all still need 6 plates, bowls, cups, whatever you're making.
I forgot about that.
You can just do that whenever you're done.
Where are they again?
In their
On
spots.
me, I'm gonna jump out this chair. Break the chair.
Oh my gosh.
Would you like to say anything?
2 minutes.
He's lying. Strawberry, it's jam, covered lemon bread. Gonna make it taste really good. Strawberry and lemon together. Hi.
Would you like to say anything?
Well, no thank you.
Oh my Jesus. My first W. This is my first L on solo.
Oh, this doesn't work. Can't make it in.
Charlie.
Oh my gosh, can this stupid camera have to be in my face?
Oh,
Yeah. Why is her caramel breathing?
That's not gonna work. That caramel's not gonna work.
So you don't need to.
Things are looking good. Things are looking close. Things are looking tight. Who's going to take it home? We shall find out in exactly
1 minute!
1 minute. 1 minute! 60 seconds! 50 seconds! 8, 7. Jane looks
6,
confident.
5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, chef. Hands up. Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back from the dish.
Chef Zanaya, what have you prepared for us today?
I have prepared a lemon pudding with fruit strawberries and a powdered sugar and bread crumbles as a topping.
Caramel?
Yes,
I think the overall presentation was creative. I like the fact that you took the time to actually create a pudding. So that was good. My challenge is that the ingredients really aren't meshing like I expected them to. But at the same time, because I love sweets, I think it tastes delicious. So overall, I think you did a fair job.
Where to start? I do like the dish overall. It did have a unique flavor to it. I would have liked it that you would have tried to, if you could have melted the caramel better instead of just plopping it in there. You could have like put it in a pan with some milk and then stir it up together, overheated. That would make it melt better. I feel like you're trying to do a drizzle. Also, I kind of feel like you could have incorporated the lemon pound cake in there a little bit better. That would mean you could have crumbled it up, used it as a topping, or just mix it all together and make it a whole nother pudding. But I do like the flavor. It was sweet. All the flavors kind of blended together to make one unique flavor. There was no flavor that stood out. So creativity is there.
Thank you, Chef. Chef Jada, what have you prepared for us?
I had a lemon bread cake into what it was supposed to be, a cake. And I made some strawberry, like, jelly, and put it on top of it. Added some breadcrumbs and the pudding mixture on the top to make it taste better. I added the caramel on the top.
Chef Cole.
Jaden, I think the presentation was great. The combination that you used, I like the solid texture. You know, I'm really not into the soft, gooey moisture. So that was really great. I think the overall taste was disgustingly delicious. I would have liked to see you incorporate it a little bit differently, as it really just looks like a strawberry that accidentally made the plate. Not very impressive. That's all I have.
The presentation of it was amazing. I really liked the presentation. And the cake, it didn't really taste like a cake to me with the jam on it. I liked that it kind of gave the cake a different flavor. And I did like the strawberry on the side as a garnish. That was very, very great. And I loved how you had the powder and just sprinkled over it. It was very, very great.
Thank you. Chef Madison.
I thought your plate was really pretty, and everything tasted really good. I think you could have used a little bit more of the strawberry that you made on the
Okay,
cake.
thank you.
That would have been really good, but I think it was pretty
Why'd you
good.
put this song back?
All right.
Maybe
Thank
wanna
you,
throw
Chef
up.
Jaden. So, chefs, you both created some very creative dishes for us. Chef Zanaya, you made a very interesting dish for us. It was very tasty, very sweet. The ingredients meshed well together. However, we felt like it was a repeat of the last time you were with Chop with us, where all of your ingredients were put into a bowl and just kind of didn't really have any creativity. They kind of stayed the same and were just put in a bowl. Chef Jaden, your dish was creative and tasty. However, the chefs felt that the strawberry was just kind of thrown on the plate. It really didn't have a place. Some of the chefs felt like there could have been more strawberry jam on their dishes. You cannot forget that in the second round, you forgot your tomatoes, and even though it was very tasty. Chef Zanaya, in the first round, the appetizer round, the judges felt like there wasn't a lot of taste to the meat. So chefs, very good job on Chop 3, but as you know, there can only be one Chop winner. So, whose dish is on the Chop?
We'll find out after this commercial.
You get their reaction.
It's on the chopping block. Chef Zanaya. Chef Zanaya, once again, the reason you have been chopped is because the judges felt like there was just not that much creativity to the dish. Thank you. Chef Jaden, you have finally won your first chop. How do you feel?
Madison will be mailing you your $10,000 check.
Wait.
I won the first time. No, you made it to all the rounds for weeks.
So no, you made it to the last round.
Just like last time I failed.
Because you had doubt. I told you about doubt. I told you.
That didn't change it.
I'm just turn this.
Don't you?
Thank you for joining us for the Cold Crew Chop Challenge. Please join us on the next time versus
Judge Madison will be
Adult
mailing
Chop
you
Challenge. Please stay tuned.
$10,000.